Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Catskill Mountain Homebody. My name is Amy. Today we're going to decorate the house for summer. Here comes Chipper. Here he is. Here he is. He has to make an appearance. He's doing his patrol. Oh, he got it. He went back upstairs. He was just checking. Today I did a little spring cleaning, late spring cleaning. I did a deep clean of my dining room, which I do about twice a year. You know, I do dust in there, but I don't do the take everything out and dust cleaning. I do it in the fall and in the spring. So that is done. What we're going to do today is take down all of the Easter decorations. I'm going to put all my decorations on the dining room table, and then I'm going to go get all my summer decorations, and we're going to make the house ready for summer because it's almost May. So I just showed you my deep clean of the dining room. I know it's not in vogue to have china and crystal anymore, but I don't care. I never really cared what was in vogue anyway. I know younger generations say, oh, why do you have china and crystal that you don't use except for holidays? Well, it's true, I don't use it for everyday dishes because they have to be hand washed. However, I like the aesthetic of my dining room. I like to look at the china and the crystal. It reminds me of our wedding day. Those were all wedding gifts that we got from our friends and family, some of whom are not here anymore. So whenever I clean out, clean up the dining room, I'm always thinking about those people who gave me those. I remember everything. I remember my grandma gave me this coffee pot, who gave me the vegetable dish, and my brother gave me one of those vegetable dishes. I also remember, there's also photos in there mixed in with it, sentimental things from my family. So when I look at my dining room, I just see nostalgia of my life, and that's worth something to me. So to me, it doesn't matter that I don't eat off the dishes or drink first of all, my husband and I don't even drink alcohol, so we never drink. We're not drinking champagne. Maybe on New Year's Eve we'll have a little bit of champagne, that's it. So we're not really big into alcohol. So I wouldn't use it for that anyway. But it's always there, and it looks pretty to me. My advice is do what you like in your house. If you don't like a formal dining room, don't have a formal dining room. If you don't like to have wallpaper on the wall, don't put wallpaper on your wall. Do whatever you like. Up here he comes again. Here he is. There he is, the baby. The baby. All right, so let's take down all the Easter stuff, and we'll put up all the summer stuff. Come join me. guys, my house is pretty much ready for summer. When it gets darker out, I'll give you a nighttime tour. I still have a few things to do. Number one, I have to water all the plants. All my plants are dry. So I have to do that. But I think I'm pretty much done with the summer decorations. I don't really have a lot of decorations for summer, so it's pretty quick to get the decorations up for summer. I probably should I'm not actually 100% done. There's a couple things upstairs I gotta grab. I'll show them in my walkthrough. But for the most part, I'm done. So, it's summertime in my house anyway. It rained all day today, and now as you can see behind me, it's starting to get sunny out. So, with my house decorated for summer, summer has come to the outside of my house. It's really beautiful right now in the Catskills. The leaves are coming out, and it's warmer, but it's not too hot. It's like, in the 60s during the day. Well, I hope that you guys are enjoying warmer weather where you are. Oh, Chipper and Scout have been following me around all day, so they're tired. Look at these babies. Look at the baby. Look at this baby. He's so beautiful. You tired? Are you tired? All right, stick around and I'll give you an evening tour of my summer house. Yay, summer. I'm glad I got this done because next week all my students' research papers are coming in, and that's all I'm going to be doing next week. So, better to have my home. I'll be able to focus on grading because my home is clean and ready for summer. So I'm very happy about that. It looks pretty nice. All right, happy summer. Stay tuned for the walking tour. Consider subscribing to my channel if you like videos on decorating and cooking and the Catskill Mountains. See you in the next video. Bye. Say bye, Chipper and Scout. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Not to me. To them. Over here. Up here. Look. Up here. See the camera? They think somebody's at the door. All right, bye, guys.